Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Football. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, 𝑳𝒂𝒚𝒂𝒏 is a very formidable defender because he's so powerfully built. He's got great technique too, he's very calm.
Zone affects both sides. So that's got things underway. Belanova. 𝒂𝒂💏. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, outsmarting him this time. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
The room, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Ferran Torres!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And here's Ferran Torres. Musa and Sulemana, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. Can he finish? In he goes again. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Numero 18.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. 𝒂𝒂💏. And it's Daron. And here's Raspadori. He's played it back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Fernandez. Daron does really well to win the ball there. Scalvini. 𝒂𝒂💏. Belanova, and the return pass. Fernandez. Ferran Torres. Now there's a chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. This looks promising. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's going wide left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferran Torres. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Rodri. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rodri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! And that's another fine save. Oh, great leap! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Roon. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. And he's a big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Numero 24.
Malaysia are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. De Ligt. And it's gone back to the keeper. And Ricardo Rodriguez. De Ligt. 5 minutes till the break. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Fernandes. Belanova.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And Sulemana. Now it's Raspadori. Looking for the run. De Roon. Pasalic. Sulemana. And the referee says that is that for the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Malaysia sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Belanova stood his ground strongly. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Messi. And it's Hakimi. Saad. Ferran Torres chasing after it. And it's Rodri. It's Bellingham. Saad. Hakimi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pasalic.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Pasalic. And it's 𝒂𝒚𝒂𝒏. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Musa. Sulemana. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Musa. Thinks one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ricardo Rodriguez. Fernandez has found the net here, of course. Played out towards the right wing. It's Bellingham. Spread to the right. Ah, such a clever touch. That is lovely. He'll try from distance. But he's left disappointed.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
De Roon. That's a good ball out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Very nicely done. 𝒂𝒚𝒂𝒏's cross. Ter Stegen deals with that nice and simple.
Atalanta really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Ferran Torres will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rodriguez. And here's and a chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bellingham is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 9. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scalvini. And it's Pasalic. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Garnacho. Great vision. Shot a goal! And that really should have been that. Malaysia can consider themselves just about safe now. That's really well manoeuvred. Musa. Ederson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Pasalic. 𝒂𝒚𝒂𝒏.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is ended up in no man's land. De Roon. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
De Roon is offering a wry smile there.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 6.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Cambio di giocatore.
Ederson. It's a sweeping cross. Decent chance! Malaysia are looking to go forward now. Fernandez.
Ci sarà un
Now
minuto
it's
di recupero.
Garnacho. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And he cuts out the supply.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Malaysia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Mbappe voted man of the match. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, this is promising. Bellingham! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Closing in on goal. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Out of play for a goal kick. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. It's just beyond his reach. Ferran Torres. Nicely weighted. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Distributed tidily. Fernandez. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Spread out to the left. Tries one from range. It's in!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Goal! After 27 minutes is number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mbappe, good purposeful running this. In towards the back stick. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Takes a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area.
Malaysia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Messi. Threads one in. Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. That's going wide left. So, what can they make of this? He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass.
There will be
Over to the right flank. Mbappe. Not a hint of offside here. Ferran Torres! Harmlessly behind. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Malaysia go in at half-time with a game to chase.
To the staff room immediately.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Chance, surely! Oh, good finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
47 minutes.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Malaysia restore parity.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. It's Bellingham. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Aimed at the far side. Good read, needed to be.
Sütterol clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Neatly clipped into space. Cleared away.
Malaysia have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Messi, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That has been slung wide. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi stood his ground strongly. Messi, terrific effort! In he goes again, and he's stuck it away. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he has been fouled there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Malaysia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. He's in a great position here. He's had it taken off him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Ferran Torres looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Substitutions taking place.
And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. You can run onto that. And he's straight offside. That pass isn't the best. Messi is the team's great visionary.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rodri. And here's Ferran Torres. Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's looking wide. And the return pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Ferran Torres is having the time of his life here. And he's running through. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Lovely ball, and the shot! It's hit the upright. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 13.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
And we're done. Malaysia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Ferran Torres reflecting on a stellar performance, and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Ferran Torres going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to clear it. Ferran Torres will not want to lose out. He leaps for it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! And he makes no mistake. And they're back in front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's skewed away. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed it. Shot a goal! Caught offside that time. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he was alert to it. Takes a shot! Modric tries to clear. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Skims, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Out for a throw. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, such a clever touch. Perisic defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Spread it left, and here's Perisic. He is just caressing the ball. And that was very necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Ferran Torres is onto this. Ferran Torres. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Baturina. And it's Sucic. Not the most accurate pass. Rodriguez promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Fernandez is having a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition.
And the shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented it.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're ready now for the anthems.
And this is now today's lineup.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless.
Oh, good climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Valencia. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, sweet feet. Distributed tidily. And he's gone backward here. Messi. And they can counter here. Now, can they get him away? Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. 𝒂𝒏. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking to play him in. Ferran Torres takes a shot! And a goal! And they're back in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He is through here. That has found him in acres of space. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Caicedo. Played out to the left flank. He's given the time to pick a pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's in a great position here. Now the bullish header! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hakimi plays it in. Caicedo. Stood up well to him there. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Valencia. It's a really well-measured ball. Saad. Rodri. Over to the right flank. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And now they can spring out of defence. Pacho. 30 minutes gone. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. 𝒂𝒚𝒂𝒏. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the ball is out of play. Rodri. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Fernandez. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe! Now it's Valencia. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Messi. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? And we've reached half-time.
Munich are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. Away we go again. Caicedo. And 𝒂𝒚𝒂𝒏. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cross flung in towards the middle. And that's the keeper's ball.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Fernandez short changes him with that pass. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cross into the box. De Ligt is there, and he can get that clear. He's looking wide. And the return pass. Played back into the centre. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Elects to cross. 𝒂𝒚𝒂𝒏 with the clearance.
Munich clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Ferran Torres has found the net here, of course. Chance, surely! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
𝒂𝒚𝒂𝒏. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Fernandez. Ferran Torres. And that has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Drives it in. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That should get the job done. Ecuador are looking to go forward now. Caicedo. 𝒂𝒚𝒂𝒏. And it's Valencia. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ecuador clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a promising position. Wriggles his way through. Good ball, good take. And it's played in. Cleared without hesitation. Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Space for him to turn and look. Messi tries a shot! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all!
The goal scorer after 82 minutes is number 13, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
And that ends it. What an ending. How about that?
This wasn't an easy game by any means, given especially how quickly things could turn around. The players knew what they had to do and never really gave the opposition a look in. The type of win their manager thoroughly approves of, by the look of it.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here it is, crossed in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodriguez made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Bellingham getting this one clear. That's been slipped through. In with the challenge. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility. That
shapes to shoot! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in. Now this could... Vinicius Junior. He's through on goal here. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Vargas did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Colombia definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Hakimi. And here's Messi. Lovely feet. Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well played and well cleared.
It is a corner. And he can thump it away. He's having a pop! And that was precious close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. Very nicely done. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Colombia have the chance to go the other way. Fernandez. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Suarez. Mojica. Now it's Diaz. Knocks it into space. And it's pulled back. And he's there to get it away.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, this is a great, real chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Mojica. Just past the 40th minute mark. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And he was alert to it. And he's heaved it away. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but shot a goal! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Thank you for your
Well,
cooperation.
who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And it's Rodriguez. Sanchez cuts it out. James Rodriguez opts for safety. 𝒂𝒚𝒂𝒏. And it's Lerma. Mojica. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ricardo Rodriguez. Now it's Ferran Torres. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lerma. Saad. To Ricardo Rodriguez. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Rodri. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. James Rodriguez. Played into space. And the ball is out of play. Ricardo Rodriguez. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, again there's no way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fernandez has created one goal already. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Bellingham.
Oh, really well played.
Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Now it's Bellingham. There's the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Vinicius Junior. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. The less said about that pass, the better. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Substitution.
That pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. And here's Ferran Torres. Nice bit of trickery. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham, here's on to this. Great chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, how